Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Buddha here, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 websites that all TF2 traders should be using, so let's get right into it. Alright, the number 1 website that all TF2 traders should know about is Backpack.tf. Most of you probably already know what Backpack.tf is, but for those of you who don't, basically it's a site that tells you the value of all your items. If you go, once you log in, if you go up here to this button at the top where it says your name, you'll see all the items in your backpack right here. And you can just mouse over an item and see its value. For instance, my high 5 taunt is worth 4 refined. And it tells you the value of all the items in your backpack individually, or if you go up to the top here, it'll tell you the value of your entire backpack as a whole. And you have a little chart that tells you the value of your backpack over time. And if you want to know the value of an item that isn't in your backpack, you just go up here to the search bar and type in the item's name, such as a Bill's hat, and it'll tell you the value of the item for various qualities. Like a vintage Bill's hat is worth 1.5 buds, and a normal Bill's hat is worth 4.5 to 4.8 keys. So yeah, it's a quick and easy way to determine the value of everything in your backpack and the value of anything you want to trade for. Alright, the second site that all TF2 traders should know about is TF2 Outpost. Basically, TF2 Outpost is a site where you can automatically list the items you want to sell or look at the items that other people want to sell. For instance, if you wanted a Bill's hat, if you wanted to buy a Bill's hat, instead of going from server to server and hoping someone has one for sale, you can just go to TF2 Outpost and click on the search button up here, and then in this little box type in Bills. Bill. Click on the Bill's hat. It'll go up into this window and just hit search. And it'll show you every person who is selling a Bill's hat. You can look through all of these and say you want to buy this one right here, just click on it. And you can click on Add on Steam, or use the trade offer button right here, and you can automatically trade with this user and buy the Bill's hat from him. Or let's say you wanted to sell something that's in your inventory. You just click on the new button up here and it shows you everything in your backpack. Just click on the item you want to sell and you can put a little description down here for what you want to sell it for. And you can automatically list it so that a lot more people than, you know, just the 32 people in a server will see that you're selling that item. It's basically just a really easy way to get a lot of people seeing what you want to sell. Alright, the third site that everyone should know about is Scrap.tf. Basically, Scrap.tf lets you automatically trade with bots for a particular item, such as weapons or hats or keys. And it's for people who, basically it's for people who want to trade right now. They don't want to be bothered to look through TF2 Outpost or on servers for a particular item, and they just want to trade it quick and easy. Let's say, for instance, continuing with the theme of you want to buy a Bill's hat, you would go over here to Bank Items, and then you would pick one of these 3 bots right here, and you would look for a Bill's hat. That one doesn't appear to have any. Like this right here. You just click on the Bill's hat, hit Next Stage, Trade Now, and it'll automatically put you in queue to buy the Bill's hat. Alright, the next site that everyone should know about is a little controversial. It's Endgame.tf. Basically, this site allows you to scan the backpacks of everyone on the server that you're on, and it shows you the most valuable items for everyone in the server. This can obviously be used for bad things, people who are sharking, trying to get, you know, valuable items for super cheap, but it's also very useful for finding a particular item. For instance, let's say you wanted to find a Bills hat. Instead of just sitting in a trade server saying, I'm buying a Bills hat, does anyone here have a Bills hat, I'm buying a Bills hat, over and over and over again, you can just go to Endgame.tf and scan the server and see if anyone in the server actually has one. Like up here, for instance, I already scanned a server, and it shows you a lot of people have private backpacks or nothing of value in their backpacks, but yeah, it shows you the most valuable items in everyone's backpack in the server. And if you wanted a Bills hat, instead of asking, you would just look in this list and see this person right here has a Bills hat, right? And then you would just trade that person instead of hoping that someone in the server has one. And if no one in the server has what you're looking for, you can just move on, you know, instead of wasting 20 minutes of your time asking. Alright, the last site on the list of the top 5 sites that all TF2 traders should know about is Trade.tf. I put this one at the end because it's more for advanced users, and I'll explain why in a second. Basically, Trade.tf allows you to see all the trades across all the sites like Backpack.tf or Outpost or the community market, and it automatically calculates how much profit you can make if you buy that. Like, for instance, let's scroll down and see right here. Here's a man on Backpack.tf who is selling a craft hat for 1 refined, and it's actually worth 1.33 refined, so you make 33% profit if you buy that hat from that guy. It's extremely useful for making profit quickly. The reason I put it at the end and I say it's for advanced users is that unless you pay for the Pro key for 15 days, it won't show you a trade until it's already been listed for 5 minutes, meaning all the Pro users will take the most profitable, the best deals, and the non-Pro users get basically what's left. It's more or less useless unless you pay for Pro. And only really advanced users can afford to spend like 2 keys a month on a website. And there you have it, the top 5 websites that I believe every TF2 trader needs to know about. If you have anything you'd like to see me do a video on, just leave it in the comments below, and as always, if you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. You don't want to end up like the guy I mentioned in my outro. Poor guy never saw it coming. Once upon a time, there was a man who did not subscribe to Dr. Buddha's channel, and then he died.